talk about your character, Nate. Nate's coming back. Is it true that you were nervous about playing Nate again?
They told me that I said that.
Yeah, but so you did not say that.
I mean, I might have said it.
If you did say it, hypothetically, why would you be nervous about bringing Nate back?
I would say I'm nervous anytime I step onto a film set for the first sort of every day of making it. I'm always nervous.
That's probably a good sign, I would guess.
That's what they try to say, but it doesn't feel like a good sign.
Yeah.
Euphoria just dropped a massive Season 3 update, and the internet is losing it. Things are about to explode both on-screen and behind the scenes, from the drama that's brewing to when we'll finally get to see it all play out. Social media hasn't stopped buzzing for a second. Let's be honest, this season's been a mess before a single camera even started rolling. For months, fans were convinced Season 3 was done for, completely scrapped, and that long silence had everyone on edge. The tension? It all circles right back to Sam Levinson, the show's creator, a name that instantly stirs controversy every time it pops up. After the wild backlash from The Idol, people seriously started wondering if Euphoria Season 3 could even survive. Was it going to crash and burn or somehow make a comeback? But now, boom! New leaks just dropped, and suddenly everyone's paying attention again. For the longest time, updates were vague and slow, but this time, we finally got something real to dig into. Before all this, fans were living off scraps, tiny clues about who might be back, and even that sparked chaos. Back in February, HBO released a cast list, and when some major names were missing, the internet went crazy. Things got even messier when Dominic Fike wasn't tagged in the official post, leaving everyone confused. Even though his team later confirmed he's locked in for Season 3, the fandom was split, with fans arguing non-stop about what was really going down behind the curtain. Then came October, and HBO finally cleared things up. They dropped a new list confirming exactly who's returning, and yes, Dominic's name was finally there, loud and clear. Fans could finally breathe again. Another big relief was Nika King's confirmed return. She plays Rue's mom, and she had openly said she hadn't heard anything for a while, which had everyone worried. Fans made it clear online. Euphoria just wouldn't hit the same without her. Rue's story needs her mom's presence, no question. The second that news dropped, fans went into detective mode, trying to figure out what this means for Rue's story. If her sister's out and her mom was almost left off the list, people are seriously wondering, what's happening with Rue's whole family now? The comment sections are packed with questions like, does Rue even have a family this season? And honestly, no one knows what to think anymore. Behind the scenes, things are getting wild. Filming is officially rolling and drama's already spilling into the streets. Zendaya and Alexa Demi were spotted shooting scenes together at a vintage diner, and that sighting alone had fans losing their minds. Then, another leaked clip dropped. Zendaya was caught in full rage mode, straight up yelling at a brand new character no one's ever seen before. Now the internet's spiraling, trying to figure out who this mystery person is, why they matter, and what kind of chaos they're about to bring into Rue's life. The vibe looked intense, emotional, and totally messy. Exactly the kind of drama Euphoria is known for. But wait! It gets even crazier! Sydney Sweeney was seen filming in what looked like a full-blown wedding dress. We're talking white gown, veil, bouquet, the whole dramatic setup. Fans lost it instantly. Some think it's a dream sequence, others swear it's a flash forward, and a few are convinced Cassie's actually walking down the aisle. Now everyone's asking the same thing. Is Cassie really getting married, or is this just another emotional meltdown in slow motion? Either way, the buzz is out of control. Then came the biggest bombshell yet. HBO officially announced that Euphoria Season 3 is dropping in April 2026. The show's official Instagram posted, "Let's ride, April 2026," and fans flooded the comments within minutes. But not everyone's buying it. Some people are like, we'll believe it when we see it, since it's been forever since Season 2 aired. Others joked they won't believe a thing until the Euphoria banner actually pops up on their HBO app. And that's still not all. Fresh leaks from the writer's room are shaking things up even more. Word is, there were serious talks about a 5-year time jump where Rue either becomes a detective or even a surrogate. The idea has fans completely divided, half saying it's genius and the other half screaming, what is happening? The theories are wild, and the suspense is only getting thicker. The second those wild theories dropped, fans were like, no way! They instantly shut them down, saying those ideas didn't fit Euphoria's dark, emotional, heavy vibe at all. Even insiders started whispering that behind the scenes, the creative team couldn't agree on where the story should go next. And that tension might explain why the whole project stalled for so long. But one thing's for sure, Season 3 is shaping up to be the most unpredictable chapter yet. Nobody knows what's coming, and that long, silent wait had everyone questioning what was really happening behind closed doors. Now that the truth's coming out, it all finally makes sense. Production didn't just slow down, it hit serious walls, and hard. A huge reason for the delay: Sam Levinson reportedly shifted focus to The Idol, which threw Euphoria's entire timeline completely off track. But now, with real updates finally landing, things are sounding straight up intense. And here's the warning. If you want to go into Season 3 totally blind, this is your cue to look away, because the spoilers are getting hot and heavy. According to Variety, Sam Levinson showed up at an HBO Max event in London and dropped an explosive sneak peek at what's coming. He revealed that Season 3 jumps ahead 4 years, catching up with everyone after high school.
What was it like returning to Euphoria?
It was incredible, man. It was incredibly liberating.
In what way?
I got to play something so sort of far out from what I've done before, and Sam has constructed something that's incredibly clever and cinematic. I think people are really going to like it.
Levinson said the time jump felt natural, because if the characters had gone to college, they'd be out by now anyway. The real shocker? The story reportedly kicks off with Rue living south of the border in Mexico. She's deep in debt to Lori, struggling to climb out while trying to find smart legal ways to fix her situation. That reveal had fans in full meltdown mode. Rue's story sounds darker and heavier than ever. People online are already stressing, saying this might be her toughest chapter yet, and the theories are going wild non-stop. Everyone's bracing for an emotional roller coaster, especially after hearing where Rue ends up and what she's facing. Meanwhile, Cassie's storyline takes a completely different turn. She's now living a quiet suburban life with Nate. And yes, they're officially engaged. But it's not the picture-perfect fairy tale she wanted. She's reportedly glued to social media, scrolling endlessly, comparing her life to her old classmates with their flashy careers and new relationships, and it's eating away at her confidence. Levinson even confirmed that Cassie and Nate do get married, and he teased that their wedding night will be absolutely unforgettable. That single line sent shockwaves through the internet. Fans can't stop speculating. Will it end in heartbreak, chaos, or something even darker? Whatever happens, one thing's clear. Euphoria Season 3 isn't holding back for a second. Jules is off chasing her art school dreams, but things aren't as picture-perfect as they seem. She's drowning in anxiety about her future as a painter and doing everything she can to avoid real responsibilities, which honestly matches her free-spirited vibe to a T. She's that same wild soul, just trying to find her footing in a world that suddenly feels too serious. Meanwhile, Maddie's doing what Maddie does best, hustling hard. She's packed up and moved to Hollywood, landing a gig at a talent agency. But even with that win, she's still grinding with her usual side hustles, keeping her schedule full and her name out there. That's classic Maddie energy, glamorous, chaotic, and unstoppable. And Lexi, she's stepped into the entertainment world, working as an assistant to a showrunner, played by none other than Sharon Stone. Yes, that Sharon Stone. Levinson called her an icon, saying her performance adds something truly electric to Season 3. Fans are already buzzing about her scenes, calling it one of the most unexpected crossovers in the show's history. But what really has everyone split is Rue's storyline in Mexico. Some fans say the direction is bold, dark, and brave, while others think it's crossing into even heavier territory than before. One thing's certain though, Season 3 is gearing up to be wild, risky, and totally unpredictable. Some fans love it, others are side-eyeing it hard, asking if this is deep storytelling or just more chaos dressed up as art. Right now, people online are calling Season 3 either the comeback of the decade or the total downfall of the show. There's no in-between. The biggest jaw-dropper by far, Cassie and Nate actually getting married. The internet exploded over that reveal, calling it a disaster waiting to happen. Fans are already saying things like, "This is about to be the messiest season ever, and why is he spoiling his own show?" The comment sections have turned into pure madness. Some viewers feel Sam Levinson gave away way too much, saying it ruins the suspense before the season even drops. A few even joked they might skip it altogether. But let's be real, this kind of drama is exactly what keeps Euphoria trending non-stop. The chaos is the hook, and fans can't look away. At the same time, a lot of people have been complaining that the characters barely cross paths anymore. But recently, new set photos gave everyone a reason to hope again. Zendaya and Alexa Demi were spotted filming together at a retro diner, proving Rue and Maddie will share the screen this season. Nobody knows what that meeting means yet, and that mystery is driving fans wild. Cassie's spiraling hard, scrolling nonstop, comparing her life to everyone else's, obsessing over what she lost, and maybe even plotting some kind of reunion. Could she really reconnect with Maddie after everything that went down with Nate? It sounds impossible. But this is Euphoria! Anything can happen, and fans know the show loves throwing the wildest curveballs when no one's ready. People still can't get over how openly Sam Levinson confirmed so many of these plotlines. Maybe after the painfully long gap since season 2, he felt like fans deserved a little clarity, even if it turned the fandom upside down. Or maybe he just wanted to prove once and for all that season 3 is actually real. For years, people were convinced the show was dead, completely shelved. And now, out of nowhere, we're drowning in major updates all at once. No matter the reason, the info's out, and everything about it sounds wilder than anyone imagined. Even the cast has been hinting that season 3 is going to be straight up insane. And now, the latest buzz? Jacob Elordi's return as Nate. Fans have been analyzing every single interview, and many noticed his tone felt off when asked if he's coming back. People are convinced he's worn out from playing such a dark, twisted character for so long. And honestly, who could blame him? Nate Jacobs is intense, and that kind of role takes a toll. But it's not just Jacob. Word on the street is a few other cast members also felt unsure about returning. Not because they hate the show, but because filming Euphoria is no easy ride. The emotional pressure, the massive breaks between seasons, and the non-stop spotlight have drained a lot of them. Some insiders even spilled that certain actors didn't want to sign on again unless major changes were made behind the scenes. Apparently, there's been a real push for structure this time. Less chaos, more stability. And rumor has it, Sam Levinson actually agreed to tighten things up. The goal? To make the set feel more professional, more focused, and less like total madness. Fans are totally split on that. Some are cheering, saying, finally, things are getting organized, while others argue that Euphoria's unpredictable, messy vibe is what makes it feel so raw and real in the first place. Either way, the speculation isn't slowing down. It's exploding. Everyone's desperate to know how the show plans to reconnect all these characters after such a massive time jump. The biggest question online right now, how does Rue even end up in Mexico? And more importantly, does she ever come face to face with her old friends again? And what about Jules? Her absence from Rue's life feels like this huge emotional hole that no one's talking about enough. Fans can't shake the thought that Rue's story isn't complete without her. And the theories are getting deeper by the day. Some people are convinced Rue will hit rock bottom again, forcing her to reach out to Jules when she's at her lowest point. Others think Jules might show up unexpectedly, bringing a twist that flips everything around. Some fans are convinced Jules isn't gone for good. They believe she could pop up later in the season, setting the stage for one of the most emotional reunions Euphoria has ever delivered. Imagine Rue and Jules locking eyes again after years apart. That moment alone could break the internet. Then there's Nate and Cassie's so-called fairy tale marriage. How long could that even last? Fans are already predicting it's about to blow up in spectacular fashion, especially since Maddie's still very much in the mix. The love triangle that started it all might be far from over, and everyone's waiting for that inevitable explosion. Cassie's obsession with her image is spiraling fast. She's drowning in insecurity, and the cracks are starting to show. Could this be the moment everything finally collapses for her and Nate? Insiders claim some of their scenes together are straight up hard to watch, with tension that feels too real. It's messy, emotional, and painfully intense, the kind of stuff Euphoria thrives on. And just when you think it can't get heavier, Zendaya's performance this season is reportedly next level. Sources say Rue's storyline hits emotional depths fans have never seen from her before. One insider even called it raw, brutal, and absolutely heartbreaking. If that's true, fans better brace themselves for a roller coaster, one filled with heartbreak, chaos, and maybe even a shot at redemption. Season 3 is sounding emotionally brutal. Behind the scenes, whispers are calling this Euphoria's most ambitious season yet, and the hype is skyrocketing. Sources reveal that the entire visual style of the show is getting a serious glow up. Expect darker lighting, richer tones, and camera work that feels more grounded and cinematic. The new look is designed to mirror how the characters have grown up. Heavier, older, more complicated, but still wrapped in that signature Euphoria style. It's still bold, still shocking, but now there's a deeper emotional pulse driving it all. One of the biggest surprises, though, might come from Lexi. Working under that powerhouse showrunner played by Sharon Stone has completely changed her path. Lexi reportedly starts developing her own series, one inspired by her wild, chaotic high school years. That's right, Euphoria is about to get meta. Fans are already freaking out over this twist, saying it could open the door for major flashbacks and bring back characters we haven't seen in years. Insiders are calling it one of the most emotional and nostalgic arcs of the entire season. People online are hyped, saying Lexi might finally get the recognition she's always deserved. And honestly, it's about time. She's been the quiet observer for too long, and now it's her turn to shine. Meanwhile, Maddie's new Hollywood life. far from calm. She's landed a sleek job at a high-end talent agency, but word is she's still running a few side gigs that might not be entirely clean. Rumor has it one of her high-profile clients could be tied to Rue's new circle down in Mexico, connecting their storylines in a wild and totally unexpected way. Fans are already theorizing that this link could pull everyone's worlds back together, and if that's true, it's going to be explosive. If those rumors are even half true, fans are in for some serious chaos. Word is, Euphoria might be adding a few brand new faces this season, and the fandom's already losing it. One leak hints at a mysterious music producer who ends up tangled with both Maddie and Lexi, while another rumor teases someone from Rue's past reappearing, and not with good intentions. The idea alone has people freaking out, wondering who this shadow from Rue's old life could be and what kind of danger they're bringing with them. Nothing's been officially confirmed yet, but the leaks from set sound wild. Sources claim these new characters could completely shake up the storylines we thought we knew, and it doesn't stop there. There are even whispers about a mid-season time jump that might push the story years ahead again, showing where everyone really ends up after the chaos settles. That rumor alone sent the internet into full-blown panic mode, because if it's true, Season 3 isn't just going to be unpredictable, it's going to change everything. Every leak, every grainy set photo, every whispered tip just keeps proving that something massive is coming. Fans are calling this the most emotional and shocking chapter the show's ever had. And honestly, they might be right. Meanwhile, another huge conversation online has been all about Jacob Elordi's attitude toward Euphoria. Fans can't stop comparing his current vibe to what they're calling the kissing booth treatment. One viral comment said, he's giving Euphoria the same energy he gave the kissing booth at the end. And honestly, people are seeing the pattern. Back when Jacob was promoting the final kissing booth movie, he looked totally over it, checked out and done. Now fans think he might be feeling the same way about Nate's storyline. The theory blowing up online that Jacob's already outgrown Euphoria. People are joking that he's too Hollywood now, starring in major films, walking red carpets, and doesn't need to dive back into Nate's messy world anymore. But to be fair, it might not be about ego at all. The long delays, constant rewrites, and endless production drama would wear anyone down. The whole cast has been through it, waiting years for filming to finally get back on track. When Jacob appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, fans immediately noticed how drained he looked while talking about the show. He even admitted it felt unreal that Season 3 was actually happening after all this time, like he didn't quite believe it himself. But recently, something's changed. Jacob's energy seems totally different now. Lighter, more excited. He's been sounding way more positive, even calling the new season wild and worth the wait. That one line had fans buzzing, thinking maybe the excitement's finally kicked back in. And it's not just him. Sydney Sweeney dropped her own update that sent shockwaves through the fandom. She revealed that this time around, the cast barely knows anything about each other's storylines. The scripts are under lockdown. Super secret, sealed tight, and everyone's scenes are kept separate. Sydney even said she had no idea what Rue or Maddie's stories even looked like. That mystery runs deep, and fans are living for it. The secrecy has everyone guessing what kind of twists are hiding behind the scenes. Jacob confirmed the same thing on Fallon, saying when he got his script, some parts were literally redacted, like blacked out completely. That kind of secrecy just screams that something huge, maybe even series-changing, is being hidden from everyone, cast and fans alike. So between the new mysterious characters, the possible time jump, and the total blackout on details, one thing's clear. Euphoria Season 3 is operating on a whole new level of chaos and suspense. Fans can't predict a single thing, and that's exactly why they can't look away. That means the biggest plot twists of the entire season are being hidden, even from the cast, until the cameras start rolling. That's absolutely wild. It really sounds like HBO has Euphoria Season 3 locked down tighter than ever, doing everything possible to stop spoilers from leaking. With this much secrecy, surprise characters, and emotional landmines waiting to explode, Season 3 is shaping up to be pure chaos, but in the best, most jaw-dropping way imaginable. Fans can feel it already. Something big is brewing, and it's going to shake up everything we thought we knew about Rue, Cassie, Nate, and the whole crew. So now the real question is, are you ready for it? Are you hyped or nervous about where this next season's headed? Do you think all this mystery will make it even better? Or will the secrecy drive everyone crazy? Let me know what you think. Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the updates when new tea drops. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.